TargetCon has been happening for the last couple years, and it's where they release a bunch of Funko Pops at the same time. They're usually some pretty hype figures that everybody wants, and this year's is happening in just a little while. Well, actually, they've slowly been releasing them on the website. I believe there's a few new ones every single week, but I just so happen to have a couple of the figures that they haven't even announced yet already. See, to give you a bit of backstory here, in Canada, we get Funko Pops over at GameStop, and it doesn't really matter where it's exclusive to in the United States. Could be Walmart, Target, Amazon, you name it, we'll probably get it there. And so, a couple of the ones that are releasing for TargetCon, and some of them aren't even coming out till I believe late February, I've got just off to the side here. But now hold on really quickly, before we get into those, I want to show you what Target has announced so far. Okay, so right off the bat, you can see it says Funko TargetCon 2025, get ready for 5 weeks of new and exclusive Funko Pops. Pretty crazy, and you'll notice they have new figures being announced all the time, like with this one down here. And then, just a little bit lower, you can see we have the Ferris Bueller's Day Off Cameron Fry with that Red Wings jersey. Such a great one to make for the movie. And then we also have that Marvel Spider-Man Deluxe where he's hanging upside down. We'll be talking about that one a little bit more in a second. And anyway, scrolling down more, it says, missed last week, don't worry. And it looks like there's not much else here. I think that's it. Okay, now these ones down here at the bottom are different Target cons, I believe from last year and the year before that. If I mouse over them, yeah, you'll see it has that Target Con sticker, but they're not from 2025. I also believe that there should be a Nami on here as well. Let me see if I can find that. One sec. Here it is, everybody, and this one releases, as you can see, the pre-order is sold out, releases February 23rd, 2025, so the same day as the TargetCon stuff, but I don't know if it's part of TargetCon because it has just that regular sticker. But anyway, some amazing stuff, and now let's get into what I have. And I guess we'll start with something that I've already kind of talked about, that Spider-Man hanging upside down with the webs all around him. This one is a really exciting figure, and you may have noticed right away too that it doesn't have that TargetCon sticker because here in Canada, like I said, we don't have Target. They swap it over to this special edition sticker. Also, if you're wondering about any other figures on the back, there isn't any. It's literally just for this one. And you know what? It's pretty fitting that this one is releasing because of the brand new Spider-Man television show over on Disney+. Alrighty, let's see what this thing is looking like because I really haven't seen much of it. Oh, and this is nice. They put like a piece of plastic in the back there so the head probably doesn't like rub up against the webs because it is kind of close. But yeah, this thing is great. Take a look at it. I mean, I love the web in the back there, and I also love the pipe at the top with the kind of like drain, what's it called? Like, you know, the little, the valve, I guess, to turn off the water. The bricks look great. I think the web is amazing. I also just like a clean, updated version of Spider-Man, and this is a great way to do it because they've done so many different versions of him in this classic suit that it's nice to kind of have a little bit more detail. Ooh, this is too bad. I just noticed on the side here, you can see the screws. I wish I could have like colored them differently, but I mean, besides that, it still looks great. Let me know what you guys think. And now, since we're starting with the ones that I've already talked about a little bit because they were on the website, I guess we'll jump into Nami next because this one here is, I believe, the third wanted poster to release. The first one was Luffy, then we had, I believe it was Ace, and now Nami. And I'm hoping that they continue to do these more and more because I would love to have every single one of them. Or at least the main ones anyways, possibly just the Straw Hat crew, I don't know. But this is still so cool, and if you guys want to check it out, on the back, you can see what the poster looks like, and I guess let's crack it open. Now, one thing that I do find a little bit annoying about this is that the sticker is on the outside of it, but I guess the good news is that once I take the wrap off, I could save the sticker and then maybe pop it onto the box or something. Alrighty, here we go. Let's open this thing up, and I guess you can't take it out of the case, so once we get this wrap off, that is the closest we're gonna be able to get to it. Ooh, alrighty. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! The sticker wasn't on the outside. It's actually on the inside of the wrap. How interesting. You know what, it's funny, a second ago I was kind of bummed about that being on the outside. Now, I'm a little bit bummed about it being on there because you don't get to see as much of the actual wanted poster, but it's still really cool, and it's a brand new Nami that I don't think we've ever seen before. I mean, it's similar to other ones that we've got in the past, but still, it's different. Like, they have this in the exact same pose as the actual wanted poster picture. It's nice. Also, if anybody's wondering how it's actually stuck there, you can see on the back side it's got the screw, and if you look at it from the side, you'll see, do you guys see it down there? It's like her head is connected to the wall, and then her feet are also screwed into the bottom. And if you're wondering what you can do with this, you could just put it on a table, but there is also holes that you could mount this onto a wall if you wanted to, but I recommend just using command strips because these guys, they're not that heavy. Alrighty, now we are getting into some new stuff that was not on Target's website and has never really been shown off before. So let's take a look at, let's start with this one here. I've got a Beetlejuice figure that I'm pretty pumped about. This thing looks amazing. And again, it has that special edition sticker. And if you take a look on the back, that is what we are working with. This here is a deluxe one, actually very similar to that Spider-Man. I honestly have been really curious about this one. Like, what does the grass look like? Is there anything going on the backside behind the tombstone? I guess we're gonna find out. And now, to be honest, it's probably gonna be not much, but you never know. Yeah, it's pretty simple. But this thing is just amazing. I love the stubble on his face, as well as it's just so gross, and he's green, and then of course it says, "Here lies Beetlejuice," and they spelt it the other way too, not like how the movie is. I guess it's like the classic way to spell it. I think that's what it is. And if you're curious, this is what the backside is like. Still nice, just nothing crazy. I thought they might have hid something on the back of the tombstone. Also, something else that I'm really enjoying is the 3 skulls on top of it and how they're actually like popified with the bigger eyes. And the suit, I believe we've seen him in this kind of like maroon colored suit before, but I really do like it. It seems like they've updated it, gave it a little more detail. So yeah, in general, just a really great one. And if you're wondering on size comparisons here, because I have Spider-Man out of the box still, you can see they are similar, but Beetlejuice is a little bit shorter. Actually, maybe not with the top of that arrow there, but there's just like a little bit more going on with this one because of the 2 walls. And now, everybody, probably my favorite one out of all of the characters I was able to get. Oh, and also, I do want to mention, before we get into this next one, that there was some other figures that you could pick up from Target Con. One of them was Tengen from Demon Slayer. There's actually a 10-inch version that I saw, but I didn't pick up because I haven't seen Demon Slayer, and it's a little large to, you know, just add to the collection without having seen it. If it was a regular size figure, I totally would have grabbed it and shown you guys. Here's a picture if you want to check it out. It's still really fun though, and I hope if you want to add it to your collection, you're able to get it. But now, everyone, let's get into this other one here, which is the fossil Velociraptor. The first time they've done a fossil 6-inch. And now hear me out on this one. I'm a little bit annoyed that they did the Velociraptor as the bigger size and they didn't do the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Like, take a look on the back here. I feel like this would have been a way better, bigger figure. And now don't get me wrong, I still am a big fan of this one, that's why I picked it up, but it would have been nice. I mean, come on, it just makes more sense. Well, anyways, enough rambling about sizes. Let's actually get into this figure and see what it looks like a bit closer up. And wow, I gotta say, I like the larger size. I almost wish, you know, now that I'm talking about it, they made them all bigger. You know, it's funny, I did a video a while back about museums, and I wish I did it now because I went to a natural history museum where they actually have dinosaur skeletons, and it would have been so much better to bring these instead of, like, technically alive versions of them. Because, you know, I brought something more like this Therizinosaurus here, where it looks like it would actually be, like, roaming around Earth. And anyways, getting back into this one here, I love that they added the bases to them because it makes them, you know, a little bit more detailed so they don't have to be so steady. With the base there, they can have the small arms and the larger head kind of like leaning forward. Another thing that I enjoy is that they didn't really add pop eyes to these characters. They didn't like sacrifice the skull of this to make it more, I don't know, that Funko style. They still made the head bigger, of course, because I feel like when it comes to a Velociraptor, it would be a lot smaller, so that is kind of like popified, but besides that, that's it. And so anyways, just another really cool figure to add to the collection, and now with me having this one, I've got them all. And well, anyways, everybody, there we go. That is my Target Con haul for today, and please let me know, are you going to be going out and trying to find these figures for yourself, or are you going to be picking up any of them in general? Because the ones that I got were definitely the ones that I wanted the most, and I know that there is some more coming. We still don't really know all of them, so I'm excited to see it. Because like it said on the website, we have 5 weeks, and I believe we've seen week 1 and 2, so still 3 more to go. It's pretty exciting. But anyways, though, hope you guys enjoyed this early look at a couple of them, and I guess I'll see you tomorrow!